Elkeen van u moet dit maar weet. You think that you go unnoticed. But people look and listen to what you say. You make a difference. En Jannie, jy kan nie anderster nie. Jy's geneties, het jy die onvermoë om nie positief te wees nie. So, baie dankie. This is Bella Bella 2.1, and I still hear that, the sounds and the images that we started at Bella. Most of us remember those moments in 2018, and I hope and wish that this will be equally matched, but on a practical level, much better. So, people are creatures of habit and of nature. As niks wat ons doen, wat nie al gedoen is nie, al dink ons so. The history is there for us to look at and to listen. So what happened in the late 1980s in Romania, and just listen to words that I use and see what's happening around you. It was the breadbasket of Eastern Europe. An insignificant man and an ordinary hard-working man stood up one day at the political rally not far from the main city, Bucharest. And of course, at that main rally was Nicolae Ceausescu. He was the ruler, and he said the following words in his political rallies. He wanted the best for Romania. He said that he was against corruption. He said these exact words: I think that infrastructure is the flywheel of the economy. But of course, those were misleading lies and not backed up by action. He bankrupted this wonderful country with the Danube flowing through it into the Black Sea. Him and his corrupt carters lived, and they stole the future of the youth of that country. The actions of this ordinary man escalated, and he stood up and he spoke against what was that, and it resulted in that well-known Christmas trail, 25th of December 1989, and Ceausescu and his cadres were removed. They were executed on Christmas Day. Now, that is not the story. The story is how a single man, against all odds, can and had made the difference. En dit is die wonder van Suid-Afrikaanse. You are differently wired. You're genetically different wired. Want julle is blootgestel aan die mees ekstreme toestande. Julle moet nooit vergeet, in 1949 is 'n klomp sakemanne in Suid-Afrika gevra, moet ons soos wat die B-beleid is nou toepas? En daai twee families, Bert Wessels en die Rupert-familie, het opgestaan en gesê, as julle dit doen, as julle ons onregmatig bevoordeel, loop ons vat ons goed en ons gaan sit dit in 'n ander land. And what you see today, with the European farmers revolting against their governments, is because they were and are subsidized. En Suid-Afrikaanse boere, sonder enige subsidies, skop hulle agterrente in Europa. This is the power that the South African nation had and have. Hope and action are two unstoppable forces. The one cannot go without the other. So, yes, you can complain, but it doesn't help much. The fact that I'm referring to this helps you to understand that while an inept and corrupt governing entity stares us in the eyes, this should not deter us and would not deter us. Food value chains and communities in rural South Africa of all creeds and colors has and are in the process of taking back what is ours. Ons moes dit nooit prys gegee het nie. Dit was altyd onsinnig gewees. So while that now well-known street fighter of the moot in Pretoria said they don't know what we know, ons in die food values say they don't eat what we eat. Dis eintlik wat Suid-Afrika dryf. Hulle eet nie wat hulle eet nie, want ons vesel- en voedselwaardeketings gee nie op nie. Ons landelike gemeenskappe, en dit gaan nie net oor boere nie, dit gaan oor skole, kerke, ensovoorts, wat tireless work. The Platteland is our world, where we do business, we live, we thrive, we build our family businesses, and we expand our careers. Never, moet nooit verskoning vra, dat jy 'n profitable besigheid lei nie, want dit is hoe jy reserves kan produseer en kan help. Wins is nie 'n vloekwoord nie. So regmatige verdeling en regmatige opbrengs op jou arbeid was nog altyd die konsep wat thriving communities gedryf het. So over the following 2 days, we'll hear those practical stories. The Senwes Group chooses to do it through businesses here and business in Eastern Europe and Eastern Germany. Ons is onlosmaaklik deel van die platteland. That starts with an excellent business model. And then you can do things, repair roads, agri-rewards, CSI programs, food security, and sport programs, disaster assistance, food support. Through our learnerships and graduate programs, we provided to people who were jobless, 201 young people that are now employed. En dit is 'n ontsettende belangrike ding, om vir iemand 'n werk te gee. If you get up in the morning to go to something meaningful, it restores your confidence. Dit is ongelooflik belangrik. As jy dan net dit kan doen, gee vir mense 'n basiese werk. Iemand het gister met my gepraat, dat hy net vir mense gesê het, tel die vuilgoed op en hulle iets betaal het. Dit het vir hulle 'n meaning en 'n purpose gegee. The attributes of Platteland people are hardworking, honest, humble people. And in their communities, churches, safety structures, old age homes, NGOs, schools, business chambers, feeding schemes, orphanages, community-based organizations such as Rotary and so forth. In my mind, Chris, the real heroes of South Africa is ordinary citizens and families, building businesses and going to work on a daily way and doing extraordinary things, acts of kindness and care and support to their workers and their communities. I look forward to listening to those practical examples. And as you said, I hope this gives an injection of positiveness. Dis wanneer jy dink alles is verlore, wat jy die naaste is aan oplossings. En iemand sê vir my, wat is die belangrikste ding wat ek kan doen? Well, in May of this year, take somebody to the ballot and use the weapon that we all have, and that is to vote these corrupt cadres out, en sodat ons gemeenskappe met gewone mense kan gesond maak. Dankie.